Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We are going to talk a little bit about Cheryl Reeve, head coach of Team USA, women's basketball team, who had their backsides handed to them by the WNBA All-Star team last night. So, as you may remember, and it's because this goes back to the beginning of the season, he first had Cheryl Reeve with some of her ridiculous tweets showing just absolute petty jealousy about Caitlin Clark because the WNBA was hyping it and showing her games, and Cheryl was upset that the Lynx game wasn't to be found, and you had to go on the team app, and then talking about how the league's about more than one player. And then, of course, there was the selection for the Olympics, in which Caitlin Clark didn't make the roster, and that was handled beyond poorly by everyone involved in the Olympic basketball team, from the selection committee, who then came out with a ridiculous reasoning that they were afraid of how Caitlin Clark's fans would react if she didn't play a lot, which, yeah, that's so much better than how they'd react if you didn't select her when she deserved it. But that's a whole nother issue. And then you had this was great in the game just because of remember this pass. And one thing I wanted to point out, which I'm going to go to next, but you can see it here. This was going all game and length of the court, as you can see where they picked up Caitlin Clark all the way in the backcourt, because Cheryl Reeve was not going to allow Caitlin Clark to shine. And she only scored 4 points, but she also played a very good game, played good defense, had 10 assists, which was one shy of the All-Star game record. So we had this great pass, which happened while they're talking to Cheryl Reeve. And also check out the WNBA bench, too, in the background. They're all loving this. Cheryl's not too thrilled about it, but that led to things like this. Cheryl Reeve was so focused on trying to have everyone keep Caitlin Clark from being a factor that she let Enrique and the WNBA All-Stars run right over Team USA. 100%. 100%. Cheryl Reeve. Things have not been going well for Cheryl Reeve. The Lynx are a good team and they're having a good season, but other than that, things just aren't going well for Cheryl Reeve. By the way, in case you didn't see this, this cracked me up. She's probably so sick of hearing this. This is a really short clip. The volume's really low on this, so I don't know if you can hear it, but she's basically asked if she has any second thoughts or regrets on not selecting Caitlin Clark. And in case you can't hear it, all she says is no, but check out her facial expression as well, which gives you an idea of what's going on in her head.
From me?
Yeah.
No. Coach, thank you.
That was it for her. She's like, nope. Little, I don't know what that little nod was, but she wasn't having that question. Now, besides all this, to get to the bigger picture of Cheryl Reeve, as much as she can't stand Caitlin Clark, it is not just a Caitlin Clark thing. She's just a nasty woman. She's truly just a nasty woman. I don't understand how this is the head coach of the Olympic basketball team. But there's a player named Ariel Powers who plays for Atlanta right now. I just wanted to show you this in case you can see it. She played the last 3 seasons in Minnesota. Actually, three of her, well, played, yeah, 3 seasons in Minnesota. Two of her best seasons. She's a good, I don't know that she's all-star level quality, but she's a really good player. You can see back in 2019, she was finished second in the sixth player of the year award. But in Minnesota, she had a season of 13.4 points, grabbed 3.6 rebounds, 2 assists, half a steal, half a block. The next year, upped it up a little bit, 14.4 points, grabbed 4.7 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 3 assists a game, 1.2 steals. And then there were some issues with the coach. And as you can see, the next season, her minutes dropped from 27 a game, which was the second most in her career, to less than 10, less than 10 points. And there were comments made by her about how she's not going to be back there next season and all this. Um, and then, of course, she went to Atlanta the next year. And actually, the funny thing is, if you look at her production, less than 10 minutes, 5.2 points. I mean, production wise, in the little bit of time she had, her production's as good as the season before. Actually, a little bit, yeah, about the same. I'd say about the same. She's averaging a point in a little less than every 2 minutes. If she was playing 20 minutes a game, which is only half the game, she'd be in double figures. So, what's funny is that leads into this. She was headed to All Star Weekend, and what is she has just discovered as she's boarding her plane is that her ex-coach, Cheryl Reeve, is on this flight. And this is fun. The end is great. This is but just it really tells you everything about Cheryl Reeve. Aerial Powers is pretty funny.
Like, ain't no way. God, what you be doing? Why ain't you playing with me?
You're testing me, God.
You know what? God got a sense of humor. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, God got a sense of humor. I swear. He do. He do got a sense of humor. I swear. Oh, we getting closer to the door, y'all. Okay, closer to the door. Excuse me.
In case you're wondering, as you'll see, Ariel just found out not only is she on the same plane with Cheryl Reeve, she's sitting next to her. I know I just ruined the reveal, but I got excited.
Oh, this is my seat, sir.
I love the
Okay.
edit. It gets better.
Yeah.
Yes, you're seeing what you're seeing. Another great edit.
Hey, how you doing? How crazy is that? Now she's switching with her wife. Crazy.
Yeah,
God, you are crazy.
you heard Ariel. As soon as Cheryl Reeve, talk about a pathetic, immature. This is not an adult, folks. This is not an adult. You have an issue with a player that, from everything I've seen of Cheryl Reeve and the little bit I've seen of Aerial Powers here and there, that I'm gonna put, if not all on Cheryl Reeve, mostly on Cheryl Reeve. And you find out she's next to you on an airplane, and immediately, you get up and switch your seat. This woman is not an adult. She's not a functioning adult. She has the maturity level. I don't even want to say of a 5-year old. That seems unfair to 5-year olds who can play well with others. But that's just absolutely, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, so that's just, I'm so glad the All Star team won that game. I mean, people like Cheryl Reeve make you want to root against the Olympic team, but I mean, there's no chance that team's gonna lose in the Olympics. But anyway, I just had to do a video on this because this is just crazy. And shout out to Aerial Powers because one, that was really funny. That was hilarious. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this, what you think about Cheryl Reeve and how she's handled everything with Caitlin Clark and just even this. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And I will talk to you later.